My lips are a little bit chapped. Oh, this is gonna fall. This is not me. How can I get this to stay without it like freaking tipping over? Oh my god, did that work? It did. You're gonna have to see how this is set up. Let me take a picture. I look ridiculous. I'll insert that somewhere for your viewing pleasure. Hello, internet friends. My name is Vaisha. Today is Tuesday the 15th, and let's just start another writing vlog. I'm still working on my sci-fi. We're slowly but surely doing that, like 100 words at a time, but we're doing it. But in the interim, I've been brainstorming / kind of outlining some other things. I have a idea. I have been returning to brainstorming / outlining Project Pirates, which I've been brainstorming / outlining off and on since sometime last year. I have the first scene kind of fully fleshed out, and then a couple of scenes after that I've taken notes on what I want to happen, and I've done a little bit of world building. I made a little map that kind of looks like a fried egg. Looks like a fried egg, right? And I am contemplating snatching Project Grim from her grave and fiddling with her corpse. That was too graphic. I'm thinking about reviving Project Grim. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do for Camp Nano yet, but that's one of my options. So yeah, I've just been writing a little bit and fiddling with a bunch of other things. So okay, we're gonna set intentions for this video. For this video, I want to finish the next 2 scenes. I'm lowballing myself here. I want to finish the next 2 scenes in my sci-fi. If you hear any craziness, sorry, my neighbors are building a fence. And let me tell y'all some hot tea, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, when they first started, it looked real janky. I mean, but it's coming together now. It looks kind of nice. But they and the other neighbor that's next to them. Okay, so the house that's building the fence is this way, and there's another house that's this way. So their yard is right here. So they're building their fence, and they're kind of on the other person's property, and they've been having back and forth issues about the property line already. So who knows? The homeowners association is gonna get called. I need to get out the house. I need to get out the fucking house. Okay? I need to get out the suburbs, because why am I excited about this drama? Sometime during this week, I need to go to the library because my copy of Song of Wraith and Ruin is due tomorrow. They don't start charging until Thursday. I figured out the trick. They don't start charging you the late fee until the day after. It's as long as I get it in there on Thursday, I won't be fined. Which really 10 cents to my already $15 fee. Don't judge me, okay? So that's been the writing update. And at some point we should be getting some book mail. Maybe this vlog will be eventful. Oh, another thing I want to do. Okay, see, I just keep remembering things as I'm speaking to myself through the camera. This past weekend, the 11th to the 13th, there have been a ton of events and panels. There was the Bronx is Reading Book Festival, TourCon. There was the Pride Book Fest. I think those were the 3 events that I saw in circulation. There were a lot of great panels with a lot of great authors, and I wanted to rewatch a couple of them. As always, I'm going to put the links to all those things in the description so that you can check them out if you so please. So now I'm going to go upstairs where I can actually get internet, and I'm not distracted by watching them build this fence. Today's Thursday. We just skipped right over Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I mainly worked on my Project Pirate. I don't want to cross-contaminate my vlog. I can't find my chapstick, so I'm just using lip gloss as chapstick. Can't be bothered. So yeah, like I said, it's Thursday. I am gonna write in my sci-fi today. I'm gonna go to the library today. I would go now because they're already open, but I want to see if my sisters want to go and they're still asleep. So, oh, I did have my book mail come in, so I'm gonna grab that so we can open that. This actually came on Tuesday on the release day as it was supposed to, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna use it as my reward to write. So I'm gonna finish this scene and then I'll be able to open it and start reading. But then I didn't. I started working on Project Pirates, and then on Wednesday I was like, okay, I'm gonna use it as my reward. As soon as I finish this scene, I'm gonna open it, and then I didn't because I worked on Project Pirates. I'm opening it today because maybe if it's open and sitting in front of my face, I'll be more incentivized to write. Give me blood like magic. God, she's so pretty. I'm gonna cry. It's not even my book and I'm gonna cry. What the fuck is wrong with me? Thank you so much, Jessica, for sending me this copy. I'm not crying. Why am I crying? I'm not crying. I also have a secondary piece of book mail. It's from Penguin Random House. I think it's from a giveaway I might have won at Y'all West. Book ASMR unpackaging. It's I Think I Love You by Ariana DeSombre. I probably said that wrong, but it's sapphic. Could this month get any better? Blood like magic, sapphic romance. A sweet and funny debut novel about falling for someone when you least expect it and finding out that real life romance is better than anything on screen. Oh my god! This is very cute. It's a nice floppy paperback, which I like. But back to business. To defeat the Hun.
My love language is your time and attention. Won't you give some of it to me? I've been lonely lately. I've been feeling neglected, and I want you to show me. Can we get back on the same page tonight? Can we stay? And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. My love language is your love and affection. Won't you give some of it to me? Yeah, I need you present instead of giving me presents. You're not getting off that easily. Oh, when we get back on the same page tonight, we can stay. And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Love language. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Love language. Love language. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Oh, won't you let me in? So we can get back on the same page. Well, tonight I wanna stay. And why don't you just talk to me? 'Cause when you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language.
Okay, hello. I am back from the library. I spent more time than I probably should have teaching my sisters how a library works. These Gen Z kids, I mean, am I right? I did pick up some books. I Picked up 4 books today to add to the 5 I already had. So I'm gonna give you a little library haul. Start with one that I already had. Okay. Pumpkin by Julie Murphy. Stranger Things, Suspicious Minds by Gwenda Bond. The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi. Firefly, The Magnificent Nine. Oh, you can really see the crack in my screen. By James Lovegrove. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. So those are the ones I had gotten the last time I went to the library, and I just renewed them, so I'll have them for just as long as the ones I just got today. Now, on to the 4 I got today. The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine, because it was a staff pick, and I usually always get my library staff picks. So shout out to Latifa for picking this one. The Bitter Wine Oath by Hannah West. The title just sounds badass. And I liked the description. It's about like a cult in a small town killing men. And now the main character's crush is marked to be killed by this cult. Sounds fun. Okay, so the last 2 I got were Defy the Stars by Claudia Gray. Don't really know what this one's about, but it sounds sci-fi, so that's why I picked it up. Oh, I think it's about androids. Possibly? An interstellar war? Sounded sci-fi, so I got it. And another sci-fi, Honor Lost by Rachel Kane and Anne Aguirre. And this one was purely a cover grab. Did not even look at the description. Oh, is this? I hope this is not a sequel. It's a trilogy. It's a 3rd book, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we'll have to go find the first 2. Alright. Honor Among Thieves, Honor Bound, Honor Lost. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. I definitely should have read that before picking it up. I'll just set this one to the side while I Google search. That was my little library haul. It wasn't that little. It's quite extensive. What can I say? I'm a fiend. When I go to the library, I go hard. Hope I get through a bunch of these. Oh my god, I just remembered that I still have the audiobook, The Song of Wraith and Ruin. So that's 10 library books, like 2 physical books, and several arcs. Okay. I'm not freaking out about this. You're freaking out. That was it. I'm trying to pick up more physical books because I have just like annihilated the ability to read a physical book. Something about like the fact that there's no screen and I can't scroll. The fact that I have to flip pages. God, I can't do it anymore. But I'm trying to like retrain myself to be able to read physical books because this is where my love of reading started. So I'm trying to get back to my roots. I wrote today. That's the thing I did. Amazing. I wrote the scene in a third person's point of view. So we're on point of view number 3 now. And I wrote it like that because I was going to try out this third point of view to see how like I feel about it. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Sorry, Voya. Here's a dilemma I'm having. 2 of the point of view characters end up together. I kind of don't like books that show you the romance from both point of views. If I want to see the romance, I want to see it from one point of view only. So I'll save this for when I talk about Project Pirates because I'm having the same problem there. I don't know. But the romance is not the biggest part of my book. So the romance is like the very tiniest part of my book. So like nobody kisses until 60,000 words in. It's a very slow burn. I'm a very slow burning bitch. The burn is not even a burn. It's a simmer. It's a wax melt. No, those burn fast. It's I don't know. What burns slow? Rubber? No, rubber burns fast. Okay, I've had enough of this analogy. I'm gonna finish up that scene. I'm only like 400 words away from my scene word count, but I'm close to the end already. I just need to connect 2 bits. Oh, the thing that's happening in the scene is one of the characters comes back without another character. So in the scene, we're seeing the aftermath of a betrayal, and then we're gonna get some fun interrogation bits. The interrogation part has always been in my outline, but now that I'm writing it from this third character's point of view, I'm like, okay, yeah, this was always meant to be in their point of view. Like, this would never have been in Tierra's point of view, because Tierra would just slap a bitch and keep moving. So yes, I have some betrayal to wrap up and some interrogation to start. So I'll update when I have something to update with. Okay, hello, don't mind me in the shower cap. I'm deep conditioning my hair, but I want to give you guys an update. It's Monday the 21st. Haven't been working on my sci-fi? No, because I have, one, fallen into a giant Pinterest hole. I've been more inspired to work on my pirate project, so I've been doing a lot of outlining, brainstorming, scene thought dumping for that, and I've been spending a lot of time on Pinterest, the good old Pinterest. Adding to my boards for Project Pirates has just inspired me more to work on that, so that's what I've been doing this past weekend. I also have been drawing. It's less drawing and more coloring, because I've just been taking the reference photos and drawing on top of them. And I did this one the other day that I'm really proud of. I think it looks so good. So yeah, that's been my weekend. Yeah, I haven't really made any progress, so I'm gonna extend this vlog until we can get a little bit of progress and have it be worth the watch, you know? Oh, here's a little reading update. I did finish A Song of Wraiths and Ruins. I liked it. I gave it like a 3.8, I think. I don't want to say I'm over fantasy, but I don't think I'm in the mood for fantasy right now, which is funny given that I'm about to start writing a fantasy, but I don't think I'm in a mood to read it right now. And I'm wondering how many of the like 9 books I got from the library are fantasy. I think The Gilded Wolves and The Strange Something, Case of the Alchemist's Daughter are the only ones that maybe like fantasy, and possibly The Shadow Queen, but I feel like because it's a retelling, like it's inspired by something I'm already familiar with, that it might be easier to get into. The other ones are either sci-fi, or they lean more like contemporary fantasy, which I like. I love contemporary fantasy. I like having that framework, something familiar, and not having to learn new things, you know? Anyways, I'm just rambling. I've rambled for 7 minutes now. I'm gonna finish my tuna sandwich for lunch, and I'm gonna pull up my Scrivener file, and I'm gonna finish that scene that I was talking about the last time. Oh, and we'll finally get to interrogating. Okay. Update, I've reached 25? I reached 65,000 words, which is not that big of a feat, seeing as I was only 105 words away, but 65,000. I think I'm gonna try to do a 5K day tomorrow, because I may not be able to get a lot of writing done today. My sister is not feeling well, so I may have to take care of a 10-year-old. Hello, party people. Are you ready for a 5K day? Because I'm not. So yesterday I did get to my interrogation scene, but because I don't know several plot points, my interrogation scene is non-existent. So I'm gonna skip right over that. I'm gonna put it in some brackets. I haven't been writing today. I've just been reading. Okay, y'all remember that book I got from the library, Honor Lost? Let me go get it. This book, that was the 3rd in the trilogy. I found the first book on Libby, so I got the audiobook, and I've been listening to that, and I'm like 39% in, and it's a little weird. Basically, in this like near future, the world was ending basically due to like humans being humans and like global warming and shit. These astronauts went into space and were contacted by this alien race like Leviathan, and the Leviathans helped humanity and like fixed everything that was wrong with Earth, in exchange for these humans being chosen once a year to basically like live in their body as some kind of like exchange program. Our main character Zara, not in this book, in the first one, Honor Among Thieves, our main character Zara is a grifter. She's in rehab. She gets chosen to be in honor, which is what they call the people who are chosen to participate in this exchange with these like alien creatures. Because we're in Act 2 and she's in the Leviathan, and the Leviathan has a personality. It's really weird. They have this weird emotional connection, and like I think she wants to fuck the alien spaceship that she's inhabiting, but I'm not completely sure where that's going yet. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm not listening. I'm gonna keep listening, but it's a time. Leviathan's name is Nadine, by the way, and whoever does the voice for his parts in the audiobook sounds kind of hot, not gonna lie. Also, another bookish update. I got another piece of book mail. This one is from the Bronx Book Festival, and it is Wild Tongues Can't Be Tamed, which is a collection of like personal essays by Latinx authors across the diaspora. It was edited by the founder of the Bronx is Reading, and it has entries by some like recognizable names like Elizabeth Acevedo, Mark Oshiro, and Evie Saboy. So Wild Tongues Can't Be Tamed, coming out September 2021. It's more bookish than writing. My apologies. Will this be a prelude to a reading vlog? Who knows? But back to the subject at hand, the 5K day. Okay, I'm really not feeling it. But I really feel it, but I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:32 p.m.
4:32 p.m. Okay.
It's 78 degrees Fahrenheit.
Girl, I did not need you to give my location. Alexa, be quiet. Alexa's trying to dox me, y'all. I went outside earlier to write, but a freaking fly flew on my sandwich, so then I had to come back inside and mope for like 25 minutes. Nobody cares about that. Alexa, set an alarm for 5 o'clock.
Alarm set for 5 p.m.
You heard it first. Alarm set for 5 p.m. We're doing this. I'm in the middle of doing my hair, so don't mind the extraness. But I'm 90% into this book. This vlog's all over the place. It's turned more into a reading vlog than a writing vlog. My bad. But I'm 90% into it. And when I tell you this alien-human symbiotic relationship is getting very sensual. Very sensual. Not to like out myself as a monster fucker, but what's going on here? And this is book 1, so like, do we get to the actual monster fucking in book 2? Is that where we're going? I mean, it's YA, so probably not, but those are the vibes I'm getting. This video is gonna go on forever and forever and forever. There's no end. I've been waiting to have a worthwhile moment in my writing to end this vlog on, but just not happening. I keep thinking about that phrase that's like, if you're bored writing it, your reader will be bored reading it. I don't know if I'm particularly bored, but I don't know. So I've been thinking about that, thinking of ways to like make myself excited for what to write next, or like how I can change what I need to write next to make it more exciting for myself. And it's in the finale, so it's not exciting. That doesn't bode well for the end, but I don't know. I go through cycles of like being in a reading mood where I want nothing but read and not write anything. And then I cycle between wanting to write but I can read nothing. So maybe I'm just in my, maybe I'm on my cycle. Maybe I'm in my reading mood. Because I'm just flying through this book. Okay, don't mind my face looking 7 types of gross, but I just woke up. I wanted to give a little reading update. I'm like 50% into the second book. This book is taking over my weekend. It's taking over my life. I'm not really enjoying it. The plot, I really can't tell you nothing about the plot. It's like a plot, but the sensuality of the descriptions between the emotions that's going on with this bitch and her spaceship and her crewmate, the second person that's aboard her ship, I think it's about to get gay. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. There are some things though. There are some things that like stand out to me, make me think, oh my god, this is written by a white woman, because the main character is black. I actually think she's biracial, but she's black. And in the beginning of the first book, she had her hair cut short because she was living on the streets and shit. And in the second book, it's mentioned that she's growing her hair out and she loves what hair curls are. and she described it as a grow out. She's like, I'm loving my grow out. And I was like, I've never heard a Black woman say that. Those words together like that in my life. This is written by a white woman. And there were like little other things that made me like, that's a white woman. I just got to a part in this book where main character Zara and the spaceship are like exchanging I love yous, and they're deep bonding, like deep bonding. No sex yet. It's still YA. No alien sex. Oh no, my lychee. I wrote 572 words in that not really sprint, but like writing session. But now I'm gonna go eat, so be back soon. Okay, here is an update. I am on. Can you get your words together, bitch? Hi, here's an update. It's Monday, the 28th. I'm at 68,408 words. I have a stream with Katie, Kate Kavanaugh, and Wallace in about half an hour. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit of writing done before then, because I'm right there. I'm almost done with the finale. I've done this one, and this one, and this one. And I am Devasia on a mission to finish my book today. Oh, my draft. Yes.
Woo! Do you think you're gonna do it on stream?
Oh, girl, probably not. I haven't even had breakfast.
We need to
today
pop
for
up.
sure.
We need to pop up Panic Stream at like 9 tonight, and that's when you finish. Yes.
Yes, but I am in the last scene before the final image, and I'm confident that I can do it today.
Oh my gosh, Devasia, wait, that's so exciting! Oh my gosh, that's huge!
Okay, hello. So it is almost 3 o'clock now. Our live stream went well. I wrote almost 700, a little bit more than 700 words. Afterward, we stayed back to chat, and then Wallace, Katie, and I rambled on for hours. So now it's getting later, and I'm losing a little bit of momentum, feeling a little groggy, like I could really just like close my eyes and fall asleep. But I made a grand declaration on my stream that I'm going to finish today. So I would like to harness that energy once more and get into it. I am one scene from the final image, and I think it's about 2,000 more words to write, and as I'm getting close to the end, and I'm trying to think of books I've read and how they wrap up this part of the story. So I'm just trying to keep that in mind as I'm thinking about what I need to write next. But what I'm gonna do is take the next 30-ish minutes to do some sprinting. Dangerous game we're playing, but I'm actually gonna move to the bed. wrote about 500 words in those 30 minutes. Now, as soon as my foot wakes up, we're gonna get to Dunkin'. I got a cold brew with whole milk, French vanilla, and butter pecan swirl. Before I left, I added a snippet of a scene, a short scene, before the final scene, before the final image. 200 words away from 70,000, which is fun, exciting. Oh my god, even more exciting. I got more book mail, y'all. This is from the Pride Book Fest. Ooh, I hope I didn't stab the book. Let's not fuck up my shit and knock over this large coffee. We've got An Arc of the City Beautiful by Aiden Polydoros. We got Lost in the Neverwood by Aiden Thomas. And Cemetery Boys. My entire thumbnail is gonna be me just opening book mail. Oh my god, oh my god. I wanna see what it looks like. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I like the pages on this one. I don't know if you can see it, but the edges are. Anyway, that's enough bookgasm for now. Let me finish my own book so that I can actually read all of these. I'm excited to have a shelf full of books for people who may one day be my peers. Very excited. Back to writing for the time being. This is mighty close, but guess who just reached 70,000 words? If you guessed me, you were correct.
My friends on the internet talk to me more than my real ones do. I never seem to be good enough for him or her or even you. They say it'll always get better.
Five, four, three, two, one, zero. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello, friend. I did it. I finished. I typed the end. It's a little bit after midnight. It's like 12:18. So I wrote 3,363 in this whole writing session. My draft is at 71,771, which feels like a good number. Feels like a good number. Yeah, so wow, I'm done with this draft. Wow. I don't know what magical drug it was, the power of manifestation or what, but Devasia was on a mission and she completed her mission. Yay, I did. I finished. I think I'm gonna wait to post about it tomorrow. Because I do want to try to go over Act 3 one more time just to fill in any brackets I feel like that I can fill in. Because I did have to utilize quite a few brackets toward the end. I don't even know what to say. I feel a bit delirious. So don't mind that my scrunchie is a different orange than my t-shirt. Hello, it's a couple days later and I'm done. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm done. I did say I was gonna go back and reread it, and I did read parts of it, but I don't have the emotional bandwidth to reread that last act. I mean, I'm done, so she's done. And you know what? I'm excited because I think there are some things I did well and some things that I'm excited to jump into revisions and fix. Just to highlight a few things. The way it's ending feels a little more like it's like there is potential for another book, and I think I want to try to make it a singular story, wrap it up in a standalone. And that's the major thing, besides like just tightening up the whole plot, because, or actually even just figuring out what the whole plot is, because, you know, it's been all about the vibes and the homoeroticism. One thing I do like from this draft is the emotional arc. The emotional journey the characters have kind of been on. The characters who started out bitter and jaded are now like, not settled, but they're more happy and content. And the characters that started out happy and content are like bitter and jaded. I'm really excited to jump into revisions, but I know that I probably shouldn't, so I'm going to take the month of July off. Let the book rest. I didn't end up adding any more words, so the final word count of this first draft is still 71,771, and I'm like so proud of that number because it's been a long 6 months. It's been a long 6 months. So I finished my book, and also in the spirit of finishing things, I finished book 2 of the Honor series by Rachel Kane and Anne Aguirre, and that book left on a cliffhanger. If anyone was wondering, they said I love yous, and there was a kind of like a it was like a mind meld threesome that happened. And yes, I've already started book 3. Moving on. That's gonna be it for me today. So my next video, I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing for camp, what project I'm gonna be working on, and all that fun stuff. Thank you for bearing with this video in the true chaotic nature that it was. Let me know how you guys feel about hybrid content on channels like bookish and writing content on one channel, and maybe I will do more reading update things. If I posted that poll, I will put it somewhere up, down, side to side. Let me know how you guys' writing has been going. How are your projects? What milestones have you reached? Let's discuss in the comments. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. I gotta stop. I'm mid-brain. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in prayer.